Nick is coming up to see Ben to pick up some parts, so I can get the replacement bracket for the headlight. Basically, I've bought these set of Morettes off his car, but they came damaged. He was in a rush and didn't realise they were broken, so he says, no worries, I'll take one of the brackets off one of my old ones, but that one is damaged, so he's going to give me one of his that he had on his car, and then we're just going to do a swap. I've never stripped a set of Morettes down, so I have no idea what to expect, but I'm going to have to anyway because he needs this bracket to put on his car. I've ordered some of this stuff. It's called Tessa tape, and it just tidies up the wiring loom a little bit just to get rid of all the colours and stops having wires hanging around everywhere. So all of the Morettes have been fully stripped down, as far as I'm willing to go anyway. There are a few things that are missing, and I have ordered. These wing nuts, as you can see, that one is a standard nut, so are those. Those ones are all okay. So I've ordered a new set of wing nuts, and then a new set of washers, just the flat ones. All of the seals have been cleaned, and then we've spray painted the covers black, and just to match what these are going to be going. There's not too much that is involved with these lights. They're actually a lot easier than the Hella Quads are, because they've got all special clips and stuff that they can break, whereas these are just a nut that goes straight through the unit. The only bad thing about these is if you was to hold this, you would know how flimsy it is. Like it's extremely light, and it's just made of like thin plastic. So yeah, you just have to be really careful with these, especially when you're taking them apart as well, because sometimes the nuts are actually stuck onto the plastic, and because people tighten them too much, it just snaps as soon as you come out. So yeah. Alright people, so we've just finished off rebuilding the Morettes. As you can see, the bolts that were missing were replaced and painted. I think there was one missing on each one. Moving to the back, we've got all new plastic wing nuts, all there. Fresh washers, because the ones that were on it were these little things. To be fair, I prefer the style of those. We cleaned it as best as we could. Now we could probably go through and paint all this stuff, but I feel like I'd just be overdoing it, and I don't want to get overspray on the inside of the lens because I'll end up destroying them then. So I'm quite happy with how they are. We didn't go overboard. I mean, I could end up going all the way up to the end, but I think if I need to do wiring checks and stuff like that, I can at least know which colour wire is at the end. Loom looks nice and tidy. Again, I could have probably gone over the top, maybe took that off and did all that as well, but realistically I just wanted to give it a good clean. But anyway, let's carry on with the vlog. So we were just out and about picking up some more car parts, so I thought I would just give you an introduction of what we've just bought. First one is a Golf Estate headliner. The reason for it is, as you can tell in the back, mine started to peel in places. Because I want to redo the interior, I just bought another one just for spare, just in case, because I don't know how the material is going to go off the old one. So yeah, just bought a new headliner. Also got some window regulators. I think there's a full set plus one. I think that's one of the rear ones, because front right and rear left doesn't work. So hopefully we can cure that today. They aren't tested, but I did take the hit because the car didn't have electric, so we can't test them. What I would just do is whip the door card off, just connect the switch to the actual motor itself, and then just see if it powers up from that, rather than remove the whole thing and then later find out they don't work. In this box, my people, is a part you lot are going to see. This is a dog guard for a Golf Estate. In the wrapper, brand new, and somewhere, if I can remember where it was, there. Genuine Volkswagen part. 1998. Absolutely beautiful. In the box, and I believe the way you mount it, this little hook will go where that little circle is, and then this metal rod I think goes through here where your parcel shelf is, and then the bottom bit, we figured it out earlier, there's a little slot in the carpet just here, and it hooks into that. So very, very good piece. I think we're going to get that put on at some point. And then at the back we got a Golf Estate load liner. Oh god, the headliner looks a bit knackered. So yeah, load liner, as you can tell, it does need a very good clean, but it fits very well. And I was thinking about lining this in some carpet. What do we think, people? Comments down below. Car's now been cleaned, fully washed, detailed. Liner is outside being soaked in some degreaser because the mud on it is literally baked on it. So I'm just gonna just let it soak for a little bit, and then taking the dog guard out, and then the window regulators, I'll just put them on the floor, and then I'll start unloading for early edition. We're going to do a whole vlog dedicated to that show as well, so it won't be on this vlog. Get the A-boards loaded up in the car, business cards, and we're ready for the show. So once we're back, we'll continue the progress. So guys, we will see you in the next clip. Adding on to the vlog, I thought I'd give the Henry Lloyd yachting parts a go, so I just had a go at test fitting them. What do we think? It kind of makes the back end a little bit more bulkier, which ain't always a bad thing. I love the spoiler. It's just that lower piece. I don't think I can get on with it. Or that. I think for now, the spoiler is the only one I'll probably put on, because I have been thinking about getting all of the number plate plinth smoothed out, so actually you don't see the line all the way around, you actually just see metal. Okay, so carrying on with the vlog, I need to explain a few things because this next clip is not going to make sense. Quite a while ago, I did a vlog with a job lot of parts. I bought red colour concept seats, exhaust, loads of other stuff. And in that batch, I got a set of Hella headlights, which were not in the best condition. They needed a full rebuild, and I think they needed both glasses replacing because they were both smashed. Shortly after I bought all the parts, I started to strip them down. So with the adjusters, the inside ones were very easy to find, because I later found out that E36 headlights are the exact same, and I put them up to a standard set and they're the same size, and you could just get them brand new still. I went ahead and bought a few packets of those. I ordered a pair of glass lenses for the headlights, and then the outer adjusters were impossible to find. So after, you know, sort of 7 months or so, I gave up and I just bought some from America. There's a lad that's 3D printing a set of adjusters. They was expensive for what they are, but I need them to carry on what I need to do with the headlights. Shortly before I was waiting for the adjusters, I already started to paint one of them down. It's like a high temperature black paint for it, and it turned out matte, and it kind of looked a little bit chalkboard, so they never really looked great. when the adjusters came shortly after, I went into the garage after vlogging a few things. I just got sidetracked and ended up started doing it. The lights are on and they look, do you know what, let me be honest, I think, in my opinion, they look better than the Morettes do. They do, in my opinion. Like I say, everybody's welcome to their opinions. From my initial reaction, these are better than the Morettes, because before I was kind of underwhelmed. They didn't look as good as I thought they would, but these, I call them the devil eyes. That one isn't working for some reason, unless I've got it the wrong way. Do I have full beam? Yep, and yep. So it's just sorting out the passenger dipped beam. For some reason that don't work, but we'll have a look at it. Would help if you actually plugged them in. So the lights are now on. In person, so I need to talk to you a little bit about the devil eyes, we will say. The reason why I didn't paint the whole thing is because I kind of wanted it to look a little bit OEM. So from this angle, it's red. From there, it looks white. And that was because I tinted the back end of it. Because I thought, to be honest, when I was tinting, I didn't want to ruin the lights anymore and actually damage these. So I just tinted the back. I think they look alright. Doesn't look too much, but it's hard to see in the camera what they actually look like. Well, there you go, actually. That gives you a good idea. Bonnet down. What do we think? So, I want you to put in the comments down below. I know we did this last week on the previous episode, but now we have too many damn headlights. So we've got heliquads just up there. We've then got the Morettes that are under that cloth. We then have the clear lens ones. We have the standard dual chambers with the ribbed glass. Obviously they were the original ones, but I've had to take them apart. Or the Helicelis. I'm going to call them Celis because I always mess up how I talk. Helicelis. One thing I love about these lights is, first, Hella. So you know that they're a very good quality product. The second thing is the motors. They've still got the motors in, which means I'll still pass the MOT. It's just handy to have. I don't have to adjust it from underneath the bonnet. I can adjust it straight from the headlight switch. The last thing is the projectors. I love projectors. I just think whatever light you have, if you have a projector light against a standard halogen bulb, the projector looks more aggressive because you just see like an eyeball. I've come to my favourite spot again just to show you the lights and into some cinematics. I've got to say, when I was driving it last night, I put the halos on. I should say devil eyes. it looked really aggressive. And it's hard, I can't get it across on camera, which is extremely annoying, but maybe when I get a better camera, you guys could see the way it looks, and it looks so much better. But what do we think though? I want your honest opinion. Either way, I like them. I'm going to run it for a bit because I kind of like to switch the look up a bit, but be interesting to see what everyone thinks. Ignore all that, but let's just focus on this. Now, this light I did damage a little bit, which I'm very annoyed at. You can see just there. It's because when I was putting the adjuster in, I didn't wind it in and off, so obviously this whole assembler was touching the glass and it's kind of marked it a bit. That side I wound all the way in, so it's actually not touching. It's just teething issues, but the good thing about it is all the adjusters on the back are brand new, so when we do go to get all their beam pattern adjusted and stuff, it'll be all fine to be, it'll be all free and easy to adjust. So job done on that, and cinematic time. I'm going to end the vlog here. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe for more Mark III content, and come back next week for another upload. Peace.